have some pretty birds around my house. And they're loud and they talk to each other all the time. Happy full moon in Scorpio. The Scorpio sun brings you a little word that's been important for me to share lately. The sun's in Taurus, moon's full in Scorpio. This aspect is square to the lunar nodes. We've got Mercury squaring Saturn during this full moon. There goes my air conditioner. Trining the north node. Venus is in Gemini, trining the south node, trine to the south node, and Saturn trine to the sun. What a beautiful, beautiful full moon. I pulled up the Sabian symbols for certain things around this full moon because I think it was important. I was trying to formulate what it all meant. Scorpio represents death and rebirth and transformation. Taurus is a sign of beauty and a sign of my values and me. But Scorpio is external, it's relationship. So with the moon being full in that sign, it's illuminating deep relationship. And with that square to the lunar nodes on the Leo Aquarius axis, let me just say, I think it's how we're relating to the collective. There's a few reasons why I want to talk about that. Let me go ahead and share the screen here, see if it works. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this is the zodiac here during the full moon. I wonder if I can make it bigger. I have no idea what it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and just do a little annotation so that I can show you what's going on. I don't know if drawing will be my thing. Maybe I'll draw. Here we go. Here's the sun. And as you can see, it's square to the north node, and the moon is square to the north node and square to the south node. Now the nodes are a fancy way of saying where eclipses happen. You want to learn more? I suggest you do. I always have more to learn, and that's a good theme for this full moon. All of us always have more to learn. And what we're dealing with lately is what I want to call out culture, especially on social media. You don't see it so much in real life, but yes, in real life too. I mean, protests and all of these things have their place in society. You can't expect for anything to change without speaking up. That is super true. And I think that has been on everyone's minds with Saturn and Capricorn, Pluto and Mars and Capricorn. Mars will be moving out of that soon. But guess where Mars is going? Aquarius. That's where the south node is. Aquarius is groups and community. And on top of that, we have a lot of talk about the dawning of the age of Aquarius. And is it on us? Is it upon us? Well, ideally, the age of Aquarius it's future oriented, it's community oriented. And no, we are not there because what we're not doing is working together very well. You see it some places, but especially with Mercury retrograde and the crazy stuff Mercury's been doing lately, I myself have, thank you, air conditioner, for cooling my house and turning off right now, come across a lot of communication problems with other humans, specifically in the area of, hesitate to say, but like social justice. And there is a good reason people are up in arms, because for so long we've been bogged down as humans with old, restrictive, and downright evil ways of treating one another. So, you have people who just want everyone to get along and want everyone to be treated as the beautiful humans they are, equally. But unfortunately, in order to get there, we've had a lot of calling out of people, and what that comes with is, you're a this, you are doing this, you don't know what you're talking about, you are wrong, you are a Republican, you are a Democrat, you are a racist, you are a misogynist, you're a dumb feminist, you're insert here, all of the things that you see all over social media. And in the real media even, it's ridiculous. I'm over it, because there is no love or compassion involved. And I'm speaking from my own personal truth here, because as a human, I believe we're all trying to do our best. And of course, that's not always going to be the case. You can't make assumptions for everyone, but usually people are trying to do their best. And I see mistakes everywhere. Sometimes I don't see my own. That's about the way it goes, I think, right? So, when I see something unfortunate, I have to admit, for a while, I got on the train of the call out thing. You're this, you're that. How dare you, you terrible human? But experience has thankfully turned me around in that way, because I've started to realize that my heart is in such a good place. Of course, that's not, that's me speaking from my own self about how I feel about myself. I do believe that I love humans equally, and I would fight for what is right for all humans. But it's easy to make mistakes, even when you're coming from the best possible place. And so for this full moon in Scorpio, with Mercury doing its thing here, trining the North Node, which to me is pointing toward a creative future, and sextiling the South Node, which is coming from a community-based framework. That's where our minds are. But it's in Aries, so this is a self-transformation. I just would like to ask everyone, if you want to change things, be more loving with it. Instead of calling someone a bully, talk to him about why. Instead of calling someone racist, share where you come from, because you don't know where these people come from. And living in Alabama, people are raised. Is it an excuse? No, it's never an excuse. Once your mind's been opened, it's your responsibility to evolve. But it's hard to have your mind opened. That is not an easy thing to do. And compassion is the key here. Real quick, I guess I want to share, I have an appointment in about 4 minutes, but I want to share the Sabian symbols. Where are they? No, I don't want to draw. Mouse. There we go. That's what I want to share. The sun is a Red Cross nurse. That's just the story for this. The compassionate linking of all men. The moon A fellowship supper reunites old comrades, the overtones of human relationships based on a community of work or experience. The value of comradeship is emphasized. Venus is in Gemini, and Venus is a well with a bucket and a rope under the shade of a majestic tree. Man's primordial faith in the hidden sustaining power of life. And this symbol implies a fundamental trust in and cooperation with life. And Mercury's degree is an unexploded bomb reveals an unsuccessful social protest. An immature evaluation of the possibility of transforming suddenly the status quo. This suggests adolescent frustration. Stop share. Let's be adults about it. Everyone is doing their best, even when it may not seem like it. Anyway, I love you all. Happy full moon in Scorpio. Commit to searching your inner depths and connecting that to others' hardships. Love you.